Hi everyone. So today I'm going to kind of be comparing Body Shop against Body Shop. So they do have kind of their like mainstream line, and then they have the spas of the world. So they're obviously like a little bit more expensive, supposed to be a little bit better. So I'm gonna see, is that the case? So I'm gonna judge kind of like their scrubs, their lotion, and their shower gels. So starting off with their shower gel, just if you don't have a loofah, seeing how well that works. Like a nice smell. I think it lathers up nicely. It's not too bad. Going in, so that was Moringa, and that was their shower gel. And then taking about the same amount. So I do find this one a little bit more liquidy than this one's like your jelly thickness. So more of like a herbal smell. That one's more florally. So I don't get as strong of a smell from the Spa of the World. So it could be that there's more like oils in it. So I'll see how it moisturizes the skin a little bit more. Versus their kind of mainstream one does feel like thicker. So let me go wash this off to see. Kind of looking at the both of them, not too much difference. Like they both feel nice and soft. Neither of them have dried out my skin. So I think I would give it to their normal range, just because for me, there's more of that smell and it lingers, and I just felt like it spread more with this one. It didn't kind of like dissipate, where this one doesn't have as much of a smell. Like it still has like a lingering smell on it. So I do think for having like the stronger smell and more like longer performance, I would go with the Body Shop one. I don't think I would do the World of the Spa for like a shower gel, because I just don't think it did anything different. So if the cheaper product can do just as well, let's go with the cheaper product. Trying out my scrubs is I do have the Coconut Exfoliating Cream Body Scrub. Ooh, God. Sorry, I have a dog and his hair's everywhere. So trying that out. I don't like when you get the little smaller sizes and they don't necessarily say how to use it. So my skin is damp but not really overly wet. So I am applying it to that. And like their coconut isn't really like one of my favorite smells. It just reminds me of like sunscreen, and not in a good way. So I do like that with the exfoliant. It's not like a sugar or salt, so it has those little bits in them. I think for me personally, I would like more bits. But it does feel like it doesn't feel harsh at all. Then for my Spa of the World, I do have French Grapeseed Refining Body Scrub. This one I like, it smells so much more. So taking about that same amount. Ooh. So this one also has like that sugar or salt with it. So it does give you, I don't know, like sugar or salt scrubs, like I just feel you get a good scrub with it. And then with those sugar and salt scrubs, if you want it more abrasive, like have drier skin, if you're like, oh, it's too much, then you just need a little bit wetter skin. Whereas if it's just exfoliant, like you're just kind of stuck with that. So like this, I feel like could like keep going. So definitely like a nice, like for the sugar and salt, like a nice ratio where it's not just dissolving right away. Because sometimes I feel those sugar and salt scrubs, you have it and you're like, oh no, it's all gone, and it still does have little bits in it. So the coconut one is definitely more fine of a scrub. My preference is like, I want a scrub to like, you know, take off my skin as well as my sins. Everything bad that's happened, take it off with it and all that. So you might be like, I don't really like a rough scrub, and that's okay. That's why things are made all different. So I'm going to rinse and then check back in. I'm going to go in with my cream. So I do have that same Menorina smell, and this is their body yogurt that I do kind of like. Kind of from the scrub versus scrub, like the Spa of the World does feel a little bit softer, but not too big of a difference. I would say I have like their strawberry scrub that I've been using in the shower. I'm not the biggest fan. I do like a little bit of salt in my scrub. I just feel like I get more out of it. So the yogurt one over their normal body butter, I do kind of like, just because it feels a little bit lighter and not so heavy. So I do have some of their other ones. I have used the Hawaii Kalalu Rich Moisturizing one before, and I like it. So these ones are a little bit like thicker, more like their body butter. So this I am using Japanese Chamomile Velvet Moisturizer. So it feels a little thicker when you're first applying it, but then just really melts into the skin. Has a nice kind of, like I find the spas of the world are more of like an earthy, like earthier floral smell, right? And more like a complex note than kind of the Body Shop one, but I'm just gonna let this sink in and then check in a few minutes just to feel how it's going. So going through, I definitely feel like the Spa of the World lotion does sink in a little bit better, and it doesn't feel as oily as like a body butter. That's why I kind of do like the yogurts too, but the yogurts still feel like a little bit stickiness does have over it, right? That's okay, because like both sides look nice. So if you can't necessarily afford the Spa of the World, right, and you want to do Body Shop, I think the scrub is worthwhile to kind of splurge on. The shower gel, not really. But Body Shop does have some really nice products, and it's like nice that their loyalty system is now like a free one, and it's just kind of based off how much like you buy. Definitely, if you're not going to buy often, like sign up beforehand and make sure you note your birthday, because you kind of get like $10 off with your birthday, and then it's really worthwhile. And then normally kind of like their Black Friday, sometimes Mother's Day, they'll have like their little gift basket that has like some of those products to like try out. It makes it really worthwhile. Again, if you want to try out some of their products and not sure, definitely Christmas time with their advent calendar makes it just like, it's a really nice time to buy and try things out. But Body Shop is good for like, they do have their sales, so check those out. Never kind of buy full price, because they always have sales throughout the year, and that's when it's good to buy and really makes it worthwhile, I feel, because I do feel like it is better than drugstore from what I've tried. So ultimately, like, I do think Spa of the World is kind of nicer, except for the shower gel. But really, looking at my skin, they both kind of look the same. I just feel like the Spa of the World might feel a little bit softer, but it's such like a small difference that is it worth the cost? I don't really think so. But it's nice, especially now being at home, to kind of like treat yourself, do some self-care, just to make sure you're all good. And then, like most people, hopefully, knock on wood, have the time from working from home and things like that. I am back to work and not working from home, but I'm glad to get out of the house, but for work purposes. But otherwise, like, stay inside so that we can go back to our normal world as soon as possible, by taking precautions now. And then, like, treat yourself if you can right now. Do that self-care, because we have more time to do so, having nothing else to do. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you have a great day. Bye.